Greetings, Internet, and welcome to Aaron Plays, and hope you're doing fantastically well. In this episode, I intend to do turns. Is it turns? Yes, turns 5 and 6. No, rounds 5 and 6. Get the terminology right of Mission 4, my continuation of the redo of Mission 4. It's been a true long and tricky road with this particular mission, but we're making progress. I'm not completely out of it. I had a reasonable start. I've taken some casualties, 2 guys incapacitated, but 3 guys wounded. So, yeah, we're still in it. We're getting close to the bridge. One of my commentators said, Aaron, use real dice because those razzle dice are screwing with you completely. So that's what I'm going to do. Got them here. A red one, a black one. Those roll percentages. And then I've got a green one and a blue one to roll for each of the nations. Got some D6s as well to track movement points for vehicles if necessary. So, yeah, that's what I'll be doing. I'll be using real dice in me dice tray, which I used when I was playing it for real. I'll say for real. It is for real still. But you know what I mean, when I was using the real components, which I don't really have the space for at the moment. Yeah. So if you could hit that like, subscribe, and comments, as always, we much appreciate it. And has anyone ever done the bridges? Has anyone ever actually managed to dewire any of the bridges? Let me know in the comments. Let's go to the screen. Okay, starting round 5. So much to do. Now, what is the plan? Well, I think with these guys, all wounded or incapacitated, I've got 1, 2 guys incapacitated. I think without command control, whenever they get a chance, I'm just going to get them out of dodge. Whereas these 2, let's see what we can do regarding these bridges. Anyway, so there's no random event. Sorry, there is no awareness check because everyone's aware. Random event. Now I'm using real dice. All right, 0 and a 3 is 3. Random event 3. Something nice now, come on. It says S6745. We've had S6, so therefore, I think that means we don't actually need to check it because we've already had it. But I'll just have a quick look, make sure I haven't made a mistake. Get rid of that. That's the glider passing overhead ages ago. Okay, so we're still on condition 4. And I'm now going to roll initiatives. Germans roll a 3, I roll a 5. What does that mean? Well, it means I win the initiative. Germans roll a 3, I roll a 5. I hate it when it does this. Why won't they go away? Right, Germans roll a 3, I roll a 5. Okay, XX with 3. Okay, so they get 1 action. These guys with 3 get 1 action. That's good. I think it's 1 more, so there we go. Okay, with a 5, Anderson gets 2 actions, maybe panic. Brewer gets 1 action. These 2 guys wounded. 1 action, should get 2, but only get 1, but at least they don't panic. And Gibbs gets that, and he'll get that. So we have to check. Okay, so Anderson's within 2 of Brewer, so that prevents him from panicking. Brewer obviously doesn't panic. These are on 5, and they're fine. Now, Mr. he does panic because him and Gibbs do not have enough initiative combined to equal 5. So he panics. Gibbs isn't good enough to keep him going. Okay, that's better than normal. So, Mr. Anderson, what are we going to do with you? You've got a jammed weapon. What's the chance of you fixing that jammed weapon? And more importantly, can you fix a jammed weapon while you're prone? Weapon jamming. A jammed weapon, but not an explosive one, may be cleared by successfully performing a clear jam. Roll and die and consult the clear jam weapon chart. Doesn't say that he can't go prone. You get a free stance change. Is it sensible to go prone and find? Yeah. Unless, of course, there's a list of things you can't do while you're prone. I better just double check that. Glad I checked the rules. Yeah, you've got to be crouching or standing to do a attempt to unjam a weapon. So, okay. What's his chance of unjamming the weapon? Clear jammed weapon chart. He's actually got a good weapon skill, +2. So anything but 8 or a 9. He rolls a 3. So that's cleared the weapon. He's fortunate. And then he's got a free stance change. He will go. Now let's have a look. He's going to go again before any of the Germans get to go. So I might as well keep him crouched. Yeah, we'll keep him crouched. Okay, that's fair enough. Right, so that's his one action. Cleared the weapon. Cool. Then Gibbs. What to do with Gibbs? I mean, his major problem is, he's in good health. All right, he taps Hanson on it. Says to Hanson, go back. I'm going on. Is this a sensible thing to do? Don't know, but we shall see. I want to get Gibbs under command control. So free stance change into standing. And he moves into R9, 2 movement points. They can't help each other. So let's just see if we can get them one going. It says S2, and we're head sighting 2. Yes, so nothing new there. So that's 2 movement points. Four movement points to Q, 8, 9, 10, Q10. We're going to just do another German eating his lunch. No, it's still saying sighting 2, which we've already had. That's Gibbs done. Okay. Mr. Brewer. I think I'm going to see if I can take out. Oh, he's prone. Well, yeah, let's see if we can take out this German. So free stance change, crouched, and fire. Now he's armed with a submachine gun 2. So it's 1, 2, 3. It's 4 hex range. Four hex range. Okay. Machine pistol. Oh, submachine gun. 2 to 4 is short range. Oh, first of all, got to roll percentage dice. See if it jams 5%. Okay, rolled 64. So okay. For a change. Okay. So basic to hit is 5. Weapon skill 6, and he's prone in the open. Prone in the open is -1, so it's a 5 or less. Roll a 0. That's a hit. Okay. Submachine gun now. Okay, so we're on to the roll high here. Roll an 8. That's a kill. All right. Status markers. Okay. A KIA and then ammunition. Submachine gun has a 50% chance. 11. Yeah, he's used up an ammo clip to do that. Actually, I'm not sure what kind of noise a submachine gun makes, but okay. Good shooting, bro. That's one less problem to deal with. Oh, that was Soldier L, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay. Now then. Elmore and Faulkner. They're both prone. Can't fire a weapon while prone. Don't get a free weapon change stance change. So it's going to cost him a movement point to crouch. Snapfire is the only option. Okay, so he can snapfire because he can spend a movement point to come from prone, and you can spend up to half your movement allowance. His movement allowance is now only 2, so he will change from prone to crouched, and then snapfire at Muller. Okay, so this is Faulkner. Faulkner has got a weapon skill of +1. Okay, and he is armed with a carbine, I believe. Yeah, armed with a carbine. So 5% chance of jamming. 41. No. Short range. Adjacent. It's adjacent. That's a 6. 6. Enemy is standing in the open. +1. 7. Snap fire. 5. Wounded 4. Did I add my weapon skill? Oh, can't remember. What they get? Adjacent 6. Weapon skill 7. Soldier standing in the open 8. Snap fire 6. Wounded 5. 5 or less. Rolls a 1. Faulkner hits. Okay. So we're looking at a carbine. He rolls a 5 on the result, which wounds Muller. Okay, we're going to get a wound marker out for him. And he falls prone on the wound. And he doesn't get an action this turn. Boom. Okay, and that's Faulkner. Right. Elmore. He's going to do the same thing at Schultz. I don't think I can I see from here to here? Let me find out. Okay, rule 8.1. The line of sight exactly bisects two hexes, one of which is blocking terrain. The line of sight is not blocked. So he could shoot from here to here. But is that the better shot? That's a really good question. The easier shot, obviously, firing at Muller, even though he's prone, he is in the open. So, which is a -1, whereas crouching in woods is -3. I think I'm going to go for the easier shot. Okay. So again, it's a snap fire. Onto Muller. Now, Almor has also got a +1 weapon skill. Okay. Yeah, I remember the actual weapon skills of these guys were pretty good. Okay, so, but this is no longer adjacent. So at short range, which is 5. The guy is prone, weapon skill +1, 6, prone, 5, snap fire, 3, wounded, 2. And this is the better shot. Okay, I need a 2. Roll a 3. Darn it. Okay. But, oh, first of all, did it jam? No, that was 32. And second of all, I ran out of ammo. That was a 36. What's the chance of a carbine? 25. So no, that's fine. No ammunition expenditure. Did I do that for this guy? I don't think I did. Ammunition expenditure 25. 0, 0. Now 0, 0 is that's not 100. No, that's 0, 0. So he does lose ammo. That's Faulkner. Properties. Yeah, he does consume ammo there. Apply. Close on that. Okay. So that was Elmore. And that just leaves Gibbs and Mr. Anderson. Okay. Mr. Anderson can't see anyone. No, he can't see this guy. So he moves onto the bridge. G13. Yes, I'll check G13. This is where I activate about 30 Germans. The way this scenario has been going, that's what I imagine is going to happen. G13. Blimey. None. Got the right hex. It is the right hex. Okay, you'll then go prone. Actually, can he do anything about the bridge whilst prone? Let's have a look. This is a special for the bridge, isn't it? I should imagine it. Receive 4 if you capture a bridge intact by unwind the German. Takes 4 turns to unwire a bridge. It doesn't say you can't be prone. So I'm going to take advantage of that. And they'd be crawling around on the bridge anyway, wouldn't they? Crawling underneath it, cutting wires. So yeah, prone. And bridges normally have side protectors anyway. So yeah, I'm having him prone. Don't like it. Anderson goes prone. Okay. So next turn we can actually start to unwire that mother. Then we have Gibbs. Okay. 1, and that is P9. There's better be some more Germans around here somewhere. S7, we've had sighting 7, haven't we? Yes. Okay, so there's nothing there. 09 with 2-3. Yes. Paragraph 717. Release the Kraken. 717. Right, if S5 and S7 have not occurred, they have. If S1 has not occurred, it has. If S7 has not occurred, it has. If S1, S5, and S7 have occurred, no event. Phew, that was 3 movement points. So we haven't got enough to get into here. Do I go for the cash? I haven't done a free stance change yet. I don't know, I don't want to lose him. But the automatic rifle will become useful. Okay. 08. Seven 117. Same. We know there's no event. Okay. And then go prone. Hit the dirt, dude. Okay. That's Gibbs. That's me last, dude. Okay. Oh, the Germans. Oh, I got all the cards. Okay. So we've got Nyman, the general. He's no longer available. Nyman. Okay. So we're still under activation J for him, aren't we? Special consideration J. Yes. So with that in mind, we haven't even rolled a German activation number. I mean, I know it's the first time it's come about, but why did I do that? Sorry. No, I am using real dice. 0. Okay. 0. That's paragraph 470. Okay. If inside the Kubelwagen and both German 63 and 83 are active and occupy the Kubelwagen, put special reaction Q into effect for both Germans and roll again for this action. Perform the resulting action immediately. Okay, so they are both in the Jeep or the Kubelwagen. So we're now going to put special K, 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 Q even. There you go. Change the J to a Q for both of them. There we go. And occupy the put special reaction Q into effect for both Germans and roll again for this action. So I'm assuming that's a new action number. That becomes a 2. And put this into effect immediately. SS General. Oh, I see. The aide-de-camp is the driver, so he gets the queue. Right, the SS General doesn't have a queue on him. Okay, so Q with a 2 says 055. Zero, 5, 5. If vehicle active, drive vehicle fast. If vehicle inactive, oh, we don't have to worry about that. So it's driving fast. So how fast does it actually drive? It's a Kübelwagen. Fast movement allowance is 9. 9. Right. I've got some little side dice here to keep track of movement points. So that's 9. Okay, so I suppose I'm going to find out where he goes. Towards the bridge, do you reckon? Right, so they're in M4. And that says 474. Good start it. Okay. 474. If vehicle's moving, enter hex L4. Yeah, going towards the bridge. Okay, rotate counterclockwise. Okay, so that's one movement point. That takes me down to 8. Okay. So now they're in L4. K5. Now, movement points of a vehicle, I'm assuming it's 1, but this is road clear hex for vehicle is 1. Okay, so now I've got 7 remaining. From K5 J5. There's 6 remaining. They're now in J5. I6. 5 remaining. I6. H6. Now this is where it gets interesting. Where is he going from there? He's got 4 movement points remaining. Now, the driving fast. Do I have to do a drive check for any of this? I better double check the rules. Honestly, can't remember. Okay, it's driving fast, so an accident might occur. So I've got to be, I believe, continue its movement. He's got 4 movement points left. Because he's driving fast, there is a chance. But let's carry on. So currently he's in H6. Says go to 720. 720. If vehicle's moving, enter G6. Oh, going up the road. Good. All right, it changes facing. Now, that will leave him 3. I also don't think that turning costs any movement points for a vehicle. I haven't read that anyway, but that doesn't mean it's not the case. Changing facing. Vehicle facing. It faces the hex side opposite the one it entered. When it enters another hex, change its face into a new hex. Doesn't cost it any of its movement points. When a vehicle is moving and exceeds its slow movement point allowance, it is now moving fast, and an accident check must be made. The check is made at the moment the vehicle exceeds its slow movement point allowance. Right, okay. It's 5. Okay, so he's now exceeded. So he now has got to do an accident check. So the aide-de-camp is driving, and his driving skill is 6. And he rolls a 0. He's in perfect control of this vehicle. He knows where he's going. He's obviously read the route maps. And yeah. Okay, so rune G5, G6. Where do we go next? Hopefully F. G6. Another paragraph check. 6 to 8. Six to 8. Vehicle moving into F5. 2 movement points left. Didn't say anything in after that, did it? No, just the vehicle. Okay. So we're now at F5. E5. One last remaining movement point. D4. Okay, looks like they're bugging out. Okay, that's good news. Yeah, that's good news. And that will actually be Nyman and Zylander. They're working together. Now, okay, so next up we have Schultz. That's this guy here. And the German activation number is now 2. 2, condition 4 is 867. Go on, Mr. German, bug out. 867. If no active target in sight, there is an active target in sight. Mr. Elmore, is it? Elmore. If active target in sight, move as quickly as... Oh, wait a minute, hold on. If active targets in sight, move as quickly as possible, fall prone in first non-open hex entered, spending a movement point to do so if necessary. If no open hex is entered, fall prone in the last hex entered against me. So he's moving. So active target in sight, he has decided to move as quickly as possible. Okay. So he's in L14. He goes to K14. Okay. So moving as quickly as possible, that would actually change his stance to stand up. K14. Then it says, move as quickly as possible. Fall prone in first non-open hex entered, spending a movement point to do so if necessary. Okay, that's what he does then. So he's obviously moving to that building, and he falls prone. Interesting. And then Mr. H falls prone because he's panicked. Mr. Henderson. Anderson? No, he's handsome. That concludes that round. So that's the end of round 5. Round 6. Whew. Okay, round 5 wasn't too bad. Helps when you win the initiative, I suppose. Okay, so round 6, we first of all have a random event. So 9 plus 3 is 12. Random event 12. 870. 870. Okay. What nasty surprises have we got now? 870. If S1 has not occurred, S1 has. If S2 has not occurred, it has. S3 has not occurred, it has. If S8 has not occurred, if S8 has not occurred, it has not occurred. Roll one die. Result even, go to 988. Result odd, go to 738. So 2 is even, go to 988. 988. 988. Right. If active US soldier can see any of the following hexes. Active US soldier can see B12. Where's B12? Back there. No. E11. E8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, let's have a look at that. E11 there. Maybe. G17. That's there. Yeah, we can see those. And K15. Yeah. Okay. If an active US soldier can see any of the following hexes, C73. Okay. Look like this is some nasty German coming. 73. 73. S8. Okay. Okay, S8. Activate German 62 in the first hex on the list in US site, but not occupied by an active US soldier. Okay. Let's pause that. Okay, so the first hex that became available was this one. Cover doesn't block line of sight. This does, but remember down the hex side, so that is where he becomes visible. Doesn't say what stance he's in, so I'm going to give him standing. He's on patrol. Well, there has been some gunfire, but he's moving that way. If it said crouch, I'd crouch. If it said prone, I said prone, but he's standing because it didn't specify. Okay, so that was a random event. Another German arrives. Another victory point. So I'm currently on 7 gained and lost 4. Right. After that, it's the initiative. Okay. German 0, myself 8. Okay. 8. Right, Anderson with an 8 gets 1. Darn it. Brewer with an 8 gets 1. These 3. 8. Now, they only get 1 action. Do I have to test for panic there? I don't think I do. If I do, let me know. Gibbs will get 2. He will panic. And Mr. Hansen, he gets 1. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they should go there, but because the maximum is there, if it had been a 2, yeah, they're fine. Okay. Germans on a 0. They get 2 actions. Yeah, and these 3. Yeah, look at the quality difference here. There's 5. There's been 6 Germans. There's 7 Germans come on, all with 3 or higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3 or higher. One German with a 2. But my guys, 4 of them are 2 or less. Bit of a quality difference there. Anywho, stop whinging. So German activation number is 8. Okay. So we're starting, yeah, I've got the advantage. I only end up with 1 turn. Typical. Okay. So these 2 driving the vehicle, they're on a special instruction queue. So let's, I presume they'll carry on driving, but you never know. So Q. That's with Mr. X, and the activation number was 8. Yep, brain fart. That's paragraph 814. Do I do a shameless plug as I'm looking for the paragraph? Please hit the like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. There you go, shameless plug. Drive vehicle slowly. You learned his lesson. Okay, so they're in D4. C4. In C4. B4. In B4, are they going to be leaving? A5. And A5. C056. '56. Exit. Go to condition 6. Wow. Oh dear. Okay, so we'll have those exit. And go, blimey, that's a big jump. I'm on condition 4. I've now got a condition 6. What happened to condition 5? Well, I suppose he's got off the board and alerted everybody, hasn't he? So highest condition means I've got to do a paragraph check on all my dudes. Okay. So we'll start. Oh, wait a minute. It's the highest number. So that's him in 08. Yeah, he went back to type 08. He's got sighting 7. We've had sighting 7, so that's nothing. Then we have a prone dude in S8. None. Then who do we have? Faulkner in M12. None. F12, L12. So then it's F12. It says event, but we don't do events when we're doing condition. Then we've got L12. None. Then we have G13 on the bridge. Achtung Panzer. No, none. Okay. So that's it. Okay. So they've left the board for the time being. Have they come back? No idea. Right, Mr. Anderson on the bridge. Have we got any number markers for this? No, don't think so. Okay, there we go. First turn. Cutting the wires. Mr. Brewer. I think he's got to take a shot at this guy here, hasn't he? Okay. Mr. Brewer. First of all, work it if the weapon jams. No. Okay, so that was an 18. He's just going to do a standard shot. So he's got a weapon skill of +2, which is useful. Okay, so Mr. Brewer is armed with a submachine gun. So that's a 5. Guys in cover. Standing is 0, stays 5. Doesn't seem to be any other modifier. It's a 5. He rolls a 3. That's a hit. The effect, come on high, is a 2. Wounded. Okay. Not too bad, I suppose. Just wounded. Means he falls prone. Which means he hasn't got an action. That's useful. Okay. 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 And that was Brewer. Next we have Elmore and Faulkner. Elmore and Faulkner. I think Faulkner, who is crouched now, will take an aim shot at Muller. I think he's allowed to do that because it's on about using maximum movement points. He's only got 2 movement points. But the action does say fire. Aim fire. Soldier must be standing or crouching with a personal weapon or prepared bazooka. Doesn't say anything about him not being able to do that. So he's got the penalty for being wounded, hasn't he? So this is a Faulkner has got a carbine. Yeah. So testing for weapon jams, 5%. 59, he's okay. Okay. Jason Hex is 6. Faulkner's weapon skill, +1, I believe, 7. The guy is prone in the open. -1, 6. Wounded, 5. 8. That's a miss. Oh, and then ammo. 0.5. God blimey, he's chewing it through his ammo. Change stance. I'm looking for properties, aren't I? Okay. That could have gone better. That was Faulkner. Elmore. He's going to take a shot at this guy here. See if we can at least wound him or do anything we can. So Elmore is crouching. He's got a weapon skill of +1, and he's under the carbine. Jamming. 44, that's fine. Short range is 5, weapon skill 6, prone 5, 4 because I'm wounded. 7, that's a miss as well. Okay. And then we have Hanson. Right, at least prone at the moment. So it costs a movement point to come out of prone. And it costs 2 movement points to go through an aperture. So he's not moving anywhere. That's him done. He stood up. Or he's got to crouch. In actual fact. Let's have him standing up. There we go. But it costs 2 movement points to go through a door. Let's move into that hex. He's only got 2 movement points. So, okay. Because remember, if he panics again, he falls down prone again. Okay. All right. Let's carry on then. All right. Okay. Germans, Schultz. No, it's not. It's Müller. Müller's first. Okay. So he's wounded. And he's got self-preservation in effect now. Müller. Self-preservation. German activation number is 8, is it? Yeah. Okay. Ooh. I should re-roll that. Good point. Thank you for reminding me. The vehicles went off with an 8. That's a 0. Right. And they were moving in the 2. Okay. 0 with a self-preservation is 716. Germans 63 and 83 are inactive. Surrender. Ooh. Are they now classed as inactive because they've gone off the board? That's a good question. It doesn't actually say. So, looking at that paragraph, 716, if German 63 and 83 are in active, surrender. They're not on the board. It says if German 63 and 83 are active or have not yet been activated, conduct 802. I think that they're off board. They can't be active. They can't do anything until they come back on board. Am I doing that right? No, I just wishful thinking. No, I'm going to have him surrender. Mr. Muller. So that counter goes on top of him because I'm not in the hex. They're awaiting someone to catch me. He's just lying on the ground chewing dirt. If the SS guys come back on the board, then maybe I'll have to revise that. Then Schultz, who's here and prone. Oh, we know. German activation number is now 0, isn't it? Yes, 0. He's not in self-preservation. We are now in condition 6. He does 825. 825. Okay. Crouch and conduct snap fire at as many targets as possible, beginning with the closest and then the easiest. Well, you can only see one target, and that is here. So crouch, that's his free stance change. And he fires with snapfire. So snapfire him twice then, wouldn't he? Okay, so Schultz is armed with a bolt action. First of all, we determine jamming, 5% chance. Rolls 20, he's fine. Okay, now snapfire. So 2x range, that's going to be short range, is 5. Weapon skill 0. 5, I am crouching in woods. -3, so that's 2. And snapfire, so he needs a 0. No, and he'll repeat that shot. But he's got a chance of jamming as well. This shot, not with a 93, he ain't. And rolls a 7. So he misses. 2 rapid fire shots, not doing anything. Okay, so that completes, believe it or not, round 6. Okay. Only 2 active Germans on the board. Interesting. Do we get victory points for capturing Müller? We don't get anything additional, but capturing him might be useful. Okay, I'm going to end this video here. Let's take me back up to the main screen. So let's stop share. Don't know why I'd press that button, but anyway. Okay, not too bad. Much prefer using these things. Yeah, it gives, as I say, I don't know what it is with Vassal dice. 1 minute they're low, 1 minute they're high, can't seem to make up their mind. But they just seem to be, I was getting hammered by them constantly. I missed a few shots. So yeah, it seems to have, but those guys going off board, if anyone can answer that question, are they classed as inactive? I've gone through the errata, gone through the rules, doesn't specify for German X's, are they classed as active or inactive? To my mind, they must be inactive until they come back on the board. Same as with my guys, you know, when they first got awareness tests and such forth, they're inactive until they become aware. So that's my understanding of it. If that's wrong, boop, let me know. As always, hit the like button if you're enjoying what I'm doing. Subscribe if you haven't done so already and you really do like what I'm doing. And any comments, as always, will be much appreciated. Also, I still need to know, has anyone ever managed to unwire one, or if not both, of these bridges? Until next time, bye, Internet.